Hey geometry students, so today in class we learned about 17.3, which was how to find angles when we're given two sides of a right triangle. So we're going to use sine, cosine, and tangent to do this. So this is problem 3. It's the third triangle down the page on your homework. We've got this side AB is 8.9, this side BC is 8, and we're looking to find angles A and B. So let's find angle A first. So angle A is this angle right here. And so I'm going to label these sides with relation to angle A. So if I'm looking here, this side right here, 8 is across from angle A. That means it's the opposite side. And then this side, 8.9, is across from the right angle, so that means it's the hypotenuse. And those are the only two that I really care about right now. Okay, because now I need to choose a trig function. So in order to choose one, I look at these two sides. We have opposite and hypotenuse. And I need to pick a trig function, sine, cosine, or tangent, that uses opposite and hypotenuse. So since sine is opposite over hypotenuse, that's the one I'm going to use. So we're going to write sine of angle A equals opposite over hypotenuse, so 8 over 8.9. So there's the equation that we have set up. Now what we want to do is we're going to use our calculators, and there's something called a sine inverse. So sine inverse undoes sine. So if I rewrite this, A equals sine inverse of 8 over 8.9, I can type this into my calculator, and it tells me what angle A is. So I'm going to type, usually it's a secondary function, so I'm going to hit the second button, and then the sine button, and then 8 divided by 8.9. Enter. And we get 64.01, which just rounds, if we're rounding to the nearest tenths like the worksheet says to do, that just rounds to 64. So angle A is 64 degrees. So now to find angle B, I can either go back through that process and do the same thing for angle B, relabeling the sides, or I can just go, hey, the angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. I know this one's 64. I know this one is 90. So I can just subtract off of 180. So 180 minus 90 minus 64 is just 26. So that tells us that angle B is 26 degrees. And then we're all done. Hopefully this was helpful. See you guys in class tomorrow.